I'm Chris Morrow. This is Comic-Con at Home, and I'm at the Tin Fish right now. And I'm talking to the panel, Webcomics, Saving the Entertainment Industry. 4 panels at a time, right? Hi, guys. How's it going?
It's going great.
Great. If you would introduce yourself and tell me where your home is.
So my name is Will Romine. I'm the moderator and president, CEO, and second best boy of Prominent Media, a boutique company that arranges panels for Comic-Con and not much else. And I'm live from Washington, D.C.
I'm Gervais, and I'm coming from glorious Los Angeles, California, actually. And I'm the creator of the webcomic Young Cannibals.
I'm Eddie DeAngelini. I am the writer, artist, and creator of the comic strip Collectors, and I just had my mic on mute for a second there, so I apologize. And you can find my comic strip at collectorscomic.com, and I'm home here in wonderful Torrance, California.
And despite what the screen says, my name is Alan Truong. Carol is my wife. Love her very much. And I am the writer, artist, and creator of The Missing Digit at themissingdigit.com.
How progressive of you to take her last name.
So how did the panel go?
I think it went exceedingly well. You know, we were given a medium to play with, which is not your typical format for a Comic-Con panel. You know, I always think that that Q&A is sort of the lifeblood of any panel because it gives fans the chance to ask the artists and creators of their preferred fandom the questions that they've been holding in all year. But I think we managed to get across what our fans want to hear in within the restrictions of COVID-19 and Comic-Con at home. But you know, it only means that we got a lot pent up, and we're bringing it in 2021. This is actually the third year we've done this panel, so.
Yeah, no, I thought it went great. Everyone had wonderful hair, especially JR, beautiful as always. But no, it was wonderful. I think we all, and I don't want to speak for everybody, but this was a year that we had a lot going on in the news that have impacted us, not only creatively, but personally too, with Eddie and what he's been going through and just being a champ about it. Like, you know, I think it's just been especially relevant and a great year to have this forum and platform to communicate to the fans.
Yeah, thanks for speaking for me, Carol. Thank you. It's one of the fun things about doing panels is being there in person and being on the stage there with the other people on the panel to feed off of. We didn't have it this year, but I think we made do with how we could do things, and we're still marching on, which is great.
So I want to know, how is webcomics saving the entertainment industry?
Good question.
Well, I'll jump in there real quick and just say, you know, we live in a headline-driven meme culture where, you know, you're just kind of taking like what's already out there and throwing on a caption or just, you know, kind of resharing things that, you know, there's not as much, I feel, at least creative energy out there anymore, you know, not as much storytelling, not as much original joke telling. And so, you know, why not go back to the oldest art form, 4 panels, 3 panels, 6 panels at a time, where it used to be cavemen drawing on walls, and now it's us drawing by hand or on a Wacom tablet, like, you know, to entertain the masses, when I think right now we kind of all need it more than ever.
I think another really good thing about webcomics is the fact that we're in an age where so much entertainment has shut down because of the problems that we're going through with this pandemic. But for us sitting at home creating webcomics, we can just keep cranking out content and getting it out there in front of people. So there's nothing stopping us, literally.
Yeah, and I just want to add that, you know, we're actually, I think we were kind of doing a service for people who were stuck at home. We were giving them something to read and something to enjoy, give them a little bit of humor in their lives where, you know, if they're just constantly watching or reading headlines, something to make them a little bit happier, even if it's only for 10 seconds.
That's definite, because I think I can speak for all of us by saying that during all of this, especially during the lockdown, my online sales for digital comics, my digital comics just really went up. So I think we're really helping people out by just giving them something to read and still being present in the entertainment industry by doing our webcomics.
Wait, Eddie, you're making money? Oh, Jesus.
Hey, what's that?
Yeah, I got a mason jar full of pennies that you would be jealous of.
Oh,
That's
man.
called a swear jar, and you have to earn those pennies.
Yes.
Do you know what the attendance was for the panel?
No.
It showed a number beforehand, which was like 1,380, somewhere around that. I don't know how many people actually viewed, but before the panel, it showed how many people had saved it to go back and watch the panel. But how many were actually watching? I'd love to know that. We can find out.
Well, I mean, the beauty of Comic-Con at home is that people can watch it at their own time. I mean, right now, I think not only on both coasts, it's working hours. So you're going to get people who come home from work and who signed up to watch the panel and will watch it on their own time. So as they say, results are still coming in. As right now, I just hit a refresh. We are at before the refresh, it was 230. We got and 256.
So that's about maybe respectable ballroom 20 numbers.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
Hall H, baby. Hall H all the way.
We're working at it.
Much higher than the capacity of any room we're given when we did this panel live.
Yeah, I can say the previous year, JR and I, at our panel that we did for this last year at San Diego, we had a pretty sizable audience in a pretty sizable panel room. And definitely we couldn't fit that many people in. So I'm glad we can reach that many people doing it this way.
Yeah.
So you feel that having it online is actually bringing more viewers and more conversation to the table than actually having it at the physical convention?
Oh, definitely. Plus, it also makes it available for people to watch.
Motorcycle going by.
It makes it possible for people to watch multiple panels that happen at the same time. And that's a really big thing. And I would love maybe in the coming years if Comic-Con did some type of melding of this online panels along with the real physical panels. That would be great.
Yeah. And I mean, timing wise too, we're not having to compete with the Game of Thrones or something else too. This is actually quite a nice time slot. And hey, we all get to eat dinner too on time. That's nice.
That's true. Well, thank you for your time. I'm Chris Morrow, and from the Tin Fish, Comic-Con at Home. And we miss you guys, and we'll see you next year.
Next year.
Next year.
San Diego!